Now's the time in our service where we will take a moment to confess our sins to the Lord. A very important part of our service, important part of our lives, that we come before the Lord humbly with our sin. So now let's take a moment of silence to confess our sins to the Lord. I'd like to read an old prayer of confession that comes from a book entitled The Valley of Vision, it's a collection of prayers written by the Puritans. This one's called The Cry of a Convicted Sinner. Thou righteous and holy sovereign, in whose hand is my life and whose are all in my ways. Keep me from fluttering about religion. Fix me firm in it, for I am irresolute. My decisions are smoke and vapor, and I do not glorify thee, or behave according to thy will. Cut me not off before my thoughts grow to responses, and the budding of my soul into full flower. For thou art forbearing and good, patient and kind. Save me from myself, from the artifices and deceits of sin, from the treachery of my perverse nature, from denying thy charge against my offenses, from a life of continual rebellion against thee, from wrong principles, views, and ends. For I know that all my thoughts, affections, desires, and pursuits are alienated from thee. I have acted as if I hated thee, although thou art love itself. Have contrived to tempt thee to the uttermost, to wear out thy patience, have lived evilly in word and action. Had I been a prince, I would long ago have crushed such a rebel. Had I been a father, I would long since have rejected my child. O thou Father of my spirit, thou King of my life, cast me not into destruction. Drive me not from thy presence, but wound my heart, that it may be healed. Break it, that thine own hand may make it whole. And now from that same chapter in Psalms, chapter 40, I'd like to read one verse that will serve as an assurance of our pardon from sin. That's Psalm 40, verse 15. But may all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who love your salvation say continually, great is the Lord. Please now join us in singing, Oh, How He Loves You and Me.